So next, let me add the sections to my model. As for that, I'll go to properties, click on section properties, I'll click on add. So here you have list of sections to choose from. First is the DB user, database user. So you have different wide variety of sections like I, T, solid rectangle, all these sections. Suppose I've selected I, so DB, you can select the code and all the built up sections comes down. So here you can select any section, so automatically the values would be updated and would be used in the model. And next we have the values tab. So if you have any stiffness values, you can directly enter those values. So the software will take these values for the calculations. And steel, reinforced concrete sections, combined sections if you have. Then you have the PSC tab. So you have 1 cell, N cell, I and T sections. This is for the PSC sections. And next you have the tapered section, non-prismatic sections. So you can enter at ith end what's the section, and at the jth end what would be the section. And you can choose the tapering, whether it be linear or cubic. So next is the composite section that we're going to use in this model. So you have different composite sections like steel box, steel eye, concrete composite PSC eye. So all these sections. So you can have the composite general also if you have any irregular composite sections. So you can import from SPC like AutoCAD and to the SPC, and from there to the model. And then the steel girder. So for now I'll go to composite tab. I'll give the name as girder. So I'll be adding this section which I've shown you previously, the girder section. So I'll select composite I. Based on these dimensions, I'll give the values to form my section. Give PC as 3 meters, 0.25, and I'll click on symmetry. I'll give these values accordingly. So you can see our section is formed. So I'll select material from database. For my composite action, for concrete material for slab, I'll select PSRC and give the grade as C30 for my concrete slab. Similarly for girder, I'll select C40, I'll click OK. So all the density ratios and the modular ratio, Poisson's ratio would be automatically updated. I'll give the offset. So I'll change the offset to center top. So I can display the offset point. So the distance between the blue and this red point would come up 0. That means that the section gets offsetted. So I'll click OK. Not the element would be offsetted, but the section gets offsetted. So I'll click OK. Then I'll click apply. So you can see the girder section has been added to the list. Next I'll add my end diaphragm section. For that I'll go to DB user tab. So I'll give the section name as end diaphragm. I'll select solid rectangle from here. So as I want to give the values, I'll click on user, give the H as 1.4 and B as 0.4. You can see this section. So I'll change the offset to center top. So I want to give the vertical offset to accommodate my slab thickness above this diaphragm. So I'll click on vertical offset user, give the value as 0.25 and extreme fiber, and click on display offset. So this is my offset point. So I'll click OK, click apply. Next I'll change the name to internal diaphragm. Change the speed to 0.3. I'll maintain the same offset, this offset point. I'll click apply. So meanwhile you can click on this show calculation results. So these are all the values, the calculations, the stiffnesses. So you can refer the help manual for all these details and the nomenclatures. So this is with respect to this section, the area, shear areas, moment of inertia. click close. Next I'll change the name to pier. I'll select solid rectangle, solid round, give the diameter as 1.5, change the offset to center, click OK. So I'll click apply. Now I'll add my pier cap mid section. So these are the sections that we are adding. This is for the shaft and this is for the center section of the pier cap. These are the tapering parts. So I'll go back to the model to give this dimensions. I'll give the pier cap mid. I'll select solid rectangle, (1.6). Change the offset to center top again. Can display the offset point. Click OK. Then apply. Next we're gonna add the tapering part of the pier cap. So I'll go to tapered section. So I'll select solid rectangle, give the name as pier cap taper suppose. So I'll give h as 1.8 and b as 1.6, and at the jth end I'll give as 1.2 and 1.6. So you can see these sections. So I'll keep the tapering part as linear and z-axis variation as linear. These are y and z-axis variations. Change the offset to center top. Click OK. Then I'll click apply to add my tapered section to the list. Next I'll add my dummy cross beams. So I'll go to DB user, change the name to dummy cross beams, select solid rectangle, give the dimensions as 0.25 and width as 1 meter. So 0.25 is my slab thickness. So I'll maintain the center top offset. I'll click apply. Then I'll add the dummy crash barrier section, change the name. I'll change this B to 0.25 and I'll click OK. So this is how we add different sections in MIDAS Civil. So we have completed till the sections. I'll click close.